Okay, so hey guys, today's video is going to be about how to stop being a perfectionist. Now, I know a lot of you in life are perfectionists. I am as well. I really struggle on that in terms of with my, I know it's really bad, but in my perspective, I go, if I'm not good at something, I won't do it at all. And that's very bad. So today we're going to try and help you, myself especially, on how to not be a perfectionist. Number one is to be more aware of your tendencies. So to be more aware of what you're doing in the moment, even if it's bad, even if you're making mistakes, it's perfectly fine. It's okay to make mistakes, but just to remember to not be so hard on yourself and just to cool off for a bit. Number two is focus on the positives. Now, I know a lot of you, again, focus on the negatives, which is bad, but you should be focusing more also on the positives than the negatives, because if you're constantly thinking about, oh, what if I mess this up? What if I'm doing bad? Of course you're going to do bad. Everyone does bad the first time doing something. But you just got to be more positive in the situation. Number three, allow yourself to make mistakes. Again, it's okay to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. It's perfectly normal. It's fine. You are going to make mistakes in life, but just know if you don't make mistakes in life, that is worse than not making mistakes. Number four is set more reasonable goals. Now, I know everyone's goal I know especially January is, I want to lose weight. I want to be perfectionist. I want to be shredded. We all know by the end of the year, that's not necessarily how it works. Try to be more, instead of saying, I want to lose all this weight by this year, try saying, I want to go to the gym 2 times a week. I want to sign up for the gym and go 2 times a week. Then ease yourself into it. Start going more days. Start building volume in the gym. Stuff like that. Number 5, how to learn to receive criticism. And I know many of you, especially myself, are very snappy. You don't want criticism. You just want everyone to see you as the best. But you have to learn how to receive criticism. Now, I know this may sound hard for all of you, but if you're doing work and say for example your boss is always telling you good job, you're doing good, but in reality you're just messing up a whole heaps, just learn how to accept and receive criticism and just work off that. It is very important to receive criticism in your life. Okay, number 6 is lower the pressure you put on yourself. Now, I know you all think in your head oh, I have to get this deadline done, I have to meet this deadline. But you shouldn't be, like I said before, you shouldn't be so hard on yourself. Just ease the pressure, just, cool it off a bit. It will be okay in the end, but if you are so harsh on yourself, then it's not going to be as easy on you. You're just still going to be a perfectionist. Number 7, focus on meaning over perfection. Now, instead of always trying to be the best, say for example, again, at work or the gym, you're trying to get 4 sets of 10 in, and you've your record is say on the bench 60 kilos, and you're starting to get tired and you're still trying to do it. You're I gotta do this, I have to do this. Instead of being so hard on yourself, maybe lower the weight a bit, just try to ease off, try to find the meaning in it, instead of trying to be that perfectionist. Try to try to find meaning in your work. That's essentially the analogy. Number 8, and this is a pretty obvious one, try not to procrastinate. Now, I know a lot of you, especially myself, procrastinate a lot, especially in my work. I am always looking around, seeing if anyone's looking at me, and I'm always on my phone, which I shouldn't be. I've had so much intention of deleting social media. I have for over a week. I'll keep you updated on that. I will soon. I feel like a Jeffrey saying that. But yeah, try to maintain, like Hamza says, try to maintain focus. Try to be really super focused within the hour or 2. Don't go so hard on yourself, but in that moment, try to be focused. Number 9, cut out negative influence. Negative influence in your life, people and food. You know, it could be anything. Like processed junk, bad people. You know, alcohol, all that stuff. Like, it could be anything really. Like, so long as it's not healthy in your life, to cut it out. To more so, you know, make it hard on yourself today, so tomorrow will be easier. So you're not so, like, you know, perfectionist. You're not stuck in your head. You're not warped around your own mind. You know, like, it's pretty straightforward, but easier said than done. But we will get there. Okay, now the last one, and this one's the most straightforward one, but I know a lot of people haven't done it. To go to therapy. Therapy is would help, but I know a lot of you, myself included, can't afford it. But there are local government, not sponsorships, support groups that do help with that. You can go to a support group to get essentially government funded therapy. Your therapist will teach you how to better, more so, stop being a perfectionist as well. You know, I'm just a nobody. Like, you won't find that professional help from me as you would a therapist. I recommend going to a therapist for this. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This weekend we're going for a nature walk and fishing. So, you know, stay in tune for that. We're gonna go for a nature walk and just some peaceful meditation on fishing. Okay. Thank you, Hamza.